Wait, this is not a sports story. Yes, another athlete, another competition, another journey abroad. But this story is about something more than that. This is Shanbor, an international para-arm wrestler from Meghalaya preparing to represent India at the Para-Arm Wrestling Championship in Uzbekistan. He has done this before, he has won medals before. Shanbor communicates through sign language. Beside him is his wife, Sumi, translating his words, not just for the camera, but for the world he competes in.
Hello everyone, my name is Shanbor. I started playing since the year 2018 when I joined Power Gym and have continued playing on and won many medals. And this time I'll be going to Tashkent, Uzbekistan on the 30th of January. And we'll be playing till the game will be from 30th January till 7th Feb in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I'll be representing in the 70 kg HI men's senior.
It was during an effort to document his sporting journey that another story slowly unfolded, one we did not expect, a story of partnership, resilience, and love. Sumi once worked as a teacher in South India. She was also an athlete and had tried arm wrestling herself. Their paths crossed through sport. They did not share a spoken language, so they relied on keypad phones, typing messages to each other just to talk, understand, and connect.
Yes, I first met him here in this Power Gym. I was also an arm wrestler. But then after finishing my studies and all, I work outside, so I could not come back. So when I came back, I had come to celebrate the first death anniversary of our coach, Papa, who is the father of our present coach, Alan Sunbarbanyang. On his first death anniversary, we had memorial arm wrestling. So for that, I came not as an athlete, but just as to help because I was an ex-Power Gym member. The day that before the event, we were decorating and I was supposed to put a decoration on top, which I could not reach. So Shanbor, it so happened he was standing just ahead of me with his back facing towards me. He was doing something over the phone, and since I didn't know he was deaf, I kept on calling, "Hey ba, you wearing the black jacket?" And he didn't respond since he didn't hear. After calling him many times, he didn't respond. I got very angry. I said, say this in Kasi. I said, "Kakulut." and then one of our gym mates came and said, he's actually deaf, he cannot hear you. And I thought he was pulling my leg. I said, yeah, just shut up, just go away. So that was it. And then the next day when actually the event was happening, when he was playing, and I saw Ko doing some sign, showing something, and I was wondering what is he doing, because I didn't know about sign language then. Then I asked one of the girls, I said, what is Alan doing that? No, his hand, he said, oh, these are deaf athletes and he coaches them, and since they cannot hear, so he has to show them through sign, the position and all. And that's when I realized, oh my God, like I felt so guilty and said, I'm so sorry God, I said that because I didn't know he was actually deaf, and that made I felt very, very bad. And them being deaf, they are very friendly. So he won that match and he came down and I went and congratulated him with the guilt feeling in my heart because I had called him deaf the previous day. That he didn't know about it, and I think I just told him day before yesterday about that. So that's how I met him, but that's how I came to know about him, but I didn't know sign language. So then Ko asked me to come back to gym. So I joined again, I started practicing again, and we kept meeting every day. And so there are 4 of them. So he was very nice. Of course, I didn't know his intentions. He had his own intentions. I had no clue. So he started teaching sign language. But the first we learned was a good night, hello, bye-bye, all that. So slowly, he started teaching me the alphabets. Then after I learned the alphabets, is to try to communicate with him every word I spelled, every word. So it took a long time. So then he started teaching basic sign. So then I think a few months later, he asked me and I denied. But he did not give up. He kept asking for reasons, why. Then one fine day I was so annoyed at that. I said, because I don't want any boyfriend. He said, I never asked to be a boyfriend. And all that we did typing on the phone because it took time to, I hadn't learned so much. So he had this Nokia keypad phone. He used to type his question, then give me, and I used to delete the question and type the answer. That's how we communicated. So then I told him, I'm not interested in having a boyfriend. He said, I don't want to be, I never asked to be a boyfriend. He said, what do you want? He said, I want to be a husband. I want to marry you. And I was speechless. I couldn't say anything. So just to get away with it, I said, you have to come and ask my family. And bingo, by the end of the week, he came with a friend to interpret, to ask my mom to marry me. And when I reached him, he said, what are you doing here? Then I said, you said no, come and ask my family. I had nothing to say. My mom looked at me, she smiled. She said, Nga Biang, it just depends on you. So after he left, she did say he's a nice person, even though he doesn't speak. He said, she said this in, we speak our language, village language. She said, Nga dapat ang kadurkman bro ang ito, pade bro bachanay. So we got married, I think that was 2018. We got married in 2021. So
She began learning sign language so she could communicate with Shanbor more freely and naturally. What started as a personal effort soon became a deeper commitment. Today, she is formally training in Indian Sign Language.
Right now, I am training to be a sign language interpreter, Indian sign language interpreter, and there's rules and ethics that hearing people, we are not supposed to teach sign. He will teach, and I will keep saying that. He wants to learn ABCD. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Thank you very much.
Alan Marbiniang is the coach who trained both Shanbor and Sumi in arm wrestling. Alan Marbiniang, an accomplished arm wrestler from Meghalaya, is a gold medalist in the 90 kg right-hand category at the 2025 Police and Fire Games USA and a World Arm Wrestling Championship representative for India.
Haksing bagi wan usus nem wan ngal aku makli ben yo communicate begini. So ang tu poru Sumiru pat nang gitu. Nama ini orang distribusi jangan tiga import la deman communicate begini. Tengah orang jenjar di mari ini. Tekini sih hika yang aban hika itu sign language kisang A B C D kuntu hika. Tengah suki nga sazang shim interest hika gini ru. Tengah orang gini lara bila hika yang kini tengah ru EP dengan suk ban ya eye training. Tekini hikai kumno kerteng pi kumno ningkong kata kumar how are you untuk kan bakai hikai simple te dah din ski kumto ba tang adin kan no dang mampor dang lai banai na sa banai ba ngazang catch kitu ki sign language kitu ki A B C D ya tengah dalam kam kumno no rusubut dang aku akali lang ningkong ngapot nang ki sign ngali ada ki alphabet ba ngatho up type de ki alphabet te subut W H E R E W R U hap type kolong lengdi ba oh simpot te hadin ski pat nga kali ni kini kan shortcut jeng kita di kumno kitu ki silban le ski di kumno ban le speed di kumno te kini hikai je nga ski mo de kumne hadin speed ke de kumne hable speed karena teng balik ngai kini don kam ya katu hapo stage dan ni hapo ka game kadon kam nama kini sia dang la kai ngabarabor ki la kai kini ka khamat jang kini kipet jang ba khamat nama bang apet utu angle utu open jang uyeng kumno ubar kumno ngalam long ini berung kumtu la ni hakapo ba long ready ngale kumni hakapo ba ong ban le speed ngale kumni ngal ai sai ni ki ban ai speed ben te hangta kan kini hikai jong kini yang ski kumtu long kamanto yang
Under his guidance, Shanbor continued to compete internationally, while Sumi went on to make history as the first woman arm wrestling referee from Meghalaya. This is not just a sports story, not a love story either. It's about partnership, support, and the unseen work that goes into an athlete's success. It's about how sport brings people together and how communication goes beyond words.